My name is Trey Castor. I'm the Executive Director for Sacred Selections.
I'm Ellen Vaughn. I am the Director of Operations for Adoptions. I first was introduced to Sacred Selections because my brother was adopted, and he is one of Dana's before Sacred Selections babies. So before Sacred Selections existed, she was helping families with their adoption plans and kind of walking them through that.
What David and Dana have been able to start, it's inspiring for me to see that. And it builds. So what has inspired our events, that comes from David and Dana. What inspires our families, that has come from them. They just built this amazing foundation.
We say all the time that we're constantly amazed at how much they did on their own, just the two of them, just Dana, just David, all the roles they filled, and how we worked together with a team to try and accomplish the same things.
It's been an incredible ride so far. I felt like it was a calling for me. And not just for me, it was for my family too. It was something that they weren't able to participate in the things that I did through engineering, but man, could we really move some mountains with this adoption work. But yeah, so the 500th placement is huge, but it all had to start somewhere. So whether Nate wants to like it or not, he's number one, right? He's 1 out of 500. So
we want to talk to the founders, talk to David and Dana about the beginning, and talk to Nate about being a Sacred Selections child number 1, which he wears proudly. We'll tease him about it, but he does enjoy telling people about being number 1 as well. We hope you enjoy a conversation with David and Dana and with Nate, and that looking back through the years with them is as inspiring to you as it is to us.
Sacred Selections really means a lot to me because, I was adopted from not a Christian family. My mom wasn't a Christian, and so I was adopted straight from the hospital, so I've been raised in a Christian family my whole life. Without Sacred Selections bringing me into a Christian family, I wouldn't know Jesus, and I wouldn't have this community around me and the mindset I have of trying to put others first and just trying to live a Christian life. Sacred Selections put me in this home, so I'm very, very thankful for that.
In the early days, there is no doubt in my mind that this beautiful lady had a passion and a vision for helping children that needed a home and for families that wanted to give these children a home. It was the idea of taking God's business as serious as we had taken our own business. We decided that that would be our pay it forward mission, to take a very unique set of circumstances that God had put us in and to be as serious about kingdom work as we had been about our own work. In the first few years, it was her passion and her tireless energy that started to draw people into this vision and this plan. Dana traveled all over the country. She did everything she could for every family, for every child, and in every way. It clearly began to draw people in to this idea. And people started to give, people started to open their homes, people started to take it seriously. And it, her passion drew me into this. And so it became something that I was as committed about as she had begun. As we sit here talking to you in 2024, it's just almost unbelievable that we're at the 500th funded adoption through Sacred Selection.
Never thought it, did we? How many did we think in the beginning?
We thought if we could do 5 or 10, that would be
that
would be success. This is not Sacred Selections work; it's kingdom work.
It's kingdom work. One of the older children said to me not too long ago at a fundraiser, she said, Miss Dana, because she couldn't quite figure out how it was I was a part of her story, and she said, Miss Dana, are you my fairy godmother? And I laughed and I said, well, bibbidi bobbidi boo, yeah, I like that title, so I want to put that on my card from now on, fairy godmother. Because I do want that change that the fairy godmothers give all those fairy tales and what beautiful endings they have. I'd love to be a part of that process. And I'm so proud of our families and so proud of all those who've worked behind the scenes, those who've done fundraisers and been up all night long for a week. So it's a wonderful effort that Sacred Selections has gained momentum, that we feel like we can step back.
I mean, it's crazy because I remember at the, I think, 15-year anniversary, just everyone, there was so many Sacred Selection kids there, and I would just walk up to someone and be like, hey, what number are you? And they'd be like, oh, I'm 78, and I just remember my sister was 101, and that was just really cool because I was like, wow, there's 100 people now. Now a few years later, we're already at 500, and it's just amazing how much work has been put into this and just how many people there are now. Just amazing how many children have been brought into Christianity and just out of this dark world. David and Dana have just done all that. It's amazing. I have a running joke with their grandson that we share them as our grandparents. They're kind of like my second set of grandparents. Mr. David's always got that energy, and you can just tell he's always so happy. Miss Dana is just so loving. I love them. Second set of grandparents, if you will. They really brought me into this world, if you will. I mean, without them, who knows where I would be right now,
So I started back to our very first one, who was Nathan Lockmont, and his song is The Church. This is how precious you are to me. I would always write your name in. I can remember every one of you.
And as we are at the 500th funded adoption, I'm going to take this as an occasion to say thank you.
Absolutely.
For literally hundreds and even thousands of people who have worked together in this aspect of practicing pure religion. And because of all of you, the families, the children, the donors, people that have put on fundraisers, we have worked together, and we are rejoicing and we are celebrating that 500 children have places at a table in a Christian home. The biggest blessing that we've ever had is to see God live through His principles, His providence, and His people. The new team has a wonderful message that says God will give the increase, and He has and He will. Thank you all.
Come by and see us. We're in Nashville, and I'll cook for you. Right, Davey?
I'll eat for you.
Yeah.